In 1986, I was flabbergasted by the power in the air, arriving at l'Abbaye Blanche, where there was a huge renewal. The community of the Beatitudes were expanding hugely, heavily monasticized and heavily gifted with the charismata of the Holy Ghost. On this feast of St. Augustine of Canterbury, I think of what was coming into my mind in those days. Would the English temperament ever be able to harness this? The foundation that was made was not in England but in Wales, but it became too much orientated towards the Eastern Orthodox Church and had to be closed. But it's interesting that the question of culture did pose itself at that point, for each culture has its richness, its texture, and its inheritance and heritage, and that has to be honoured. Indeed, all true missionary work has to respect what is already there. Indeed, part of the problem of the partial failure of the initial mission to England was that the bishops already there found that what they had already in their possession was not perhaps being sufficiently respected. It was complex, but all missionary work has to be delicate, and it's partly also why the mission to Wales has not really functioned. It has remained not Welsh. It's coming and seen to be coming from an alien culture, and the Welsh themselves react against that form of colonization. The only way is to work from within and use what is actually rich already there. For these also are semina verbi, seeds of the Spirit. Getting then to l'Abbaye Blanche, these words hit me when encountering this beauty and power. Arrival. A newness in antiquity so old that it held ancient beauty, mellowed o'er the ears that bade it fade. This song retold by voices young, a past age doth restore, and in these crumbling stones a something stirs the passer-by that could have passed by this and never known how little time here blurs the smile of newborn Christendom's first bliss. O mighty dove of yore, what here begins, that thou draw forth such fairness from mere men? The crying of our yesterdays now clings to something true that echoes through this glen, oft blessed by prayer, but ne'er of such a kind as could in one eve 10 years praying find. This explosion made me reflect on what had gone before between 1976 and that year, 1986, in enclosure. And then a little later, this question of culture came in, and I was frightened. And yet, there is a violence now too strong for ancient lands. There are, in this old world, some corners yet untouched by newer song, whose beauty hath things into orbit hurled. We are alone on our phlegmatic isle, and are not moved at once to alien trance. The quaintness of an age that yet a while would linger ere it pass, oft tames our dance. O passing of our yesterdays, will ye, ere ye have gone, have kept a little spark to light tomorrow's hearth? Fair isle, wilt see a softer glow of newness in the dark that thickens on thy losing of thine own? Or wilt thou hold out as thou hast, alone?